Hi, Beatle people. This is a very, very special little video that I've got today because I have not one, but two actual Liverpudlians with me today.
Hello.
This is Tony and Julie, and yes, they are both, well, I assume born and raised
Absolutely, yeah.
in Liverpool,
Proper Scousers.
in the Holy Land, land of the Beatles. So I've always just wondered, living in Liverpool
Yeah.
and being around the Beatles all the time, do you get sick of it?
No. No, it's good. It's good. I mean, it's part of the culture growing up since I was a kid.
Yeah.
So always, wherever you go, there's something to do with the Beatles. So you just got to get.
Because
used
I know
to it.
sometimes if stuff is kind of just around all the time, it's like, oh, these guys again. But I'm glad that that's not the case.
No. And obviously, you know.
Yes, your Cavern Club shirt, if you want to talk about what you do there.
Well, I'm in the resident Merseybeat band of the Cavern called the Shakers, and we play all the not only Beatles, but we play Jerry and the Pacemakers and Billy J. Kramer, the Searchers, and all that stuff. And we're the only band at the Cavern who do, you know, that
That's
stuff.
so cool.
So,
so cool.
and we do it authentically. We do it like the records, like they were done then. You know, so rather than do a modern thing,
Right.
we do as it was. So if you went into the Cavern and you wanted the experience of walking into the Cavern in 1963, what we do is that.
That's so cool. And for people who may be considering traveling to Liverpool and they go, oh, you know, the Cavern, it's not the same one.
Well,
You
it's
know,
in,
the
it's
Beatles didn't play there.
Well, Paul McCartney
Well,
did.
I know, Paul
Ringo's
did in
been in there,
'99.
and Ringo's been in there.
And
so-
Yoko's played there.
And
as well.
Yoko's played there.
Okay, I didn't know Yoko played there too. What would you say to people that, you know, might, well, I don't think anybody would ever skip it, but they'll be like, ugh, it's not the real one.
Well, what I say to people is that it's in the same place, in the street.
Yeah.
Downstairs, it's deeper, and it's a slightly different way round downstairs, but in the street, it occupies the same position. If you go into, there's a marker of the original entrance, and there's a photograph of the
Yeah.
original entrance, right? And you can tell it's true because right opposite there's a broken brick, and if you look at an original picture of the Cavern from the inside,
Right.
you can see that brick. So the old entrance actually leads into the new Cavern, so it's in the same place. Otherwise, it wouldn't go into the venue. So
That's so cool.
it's in the same place, pretty much.
So living in the Holy Land, as I like to refer to it, I'm sure you guys have been friends with Beatle people and you know, you're in that inner circle. I know we're friends on Facebook and we have lots of mutual friends.
Me too.
A Beatles family are a tight family. Who are some of the people that you're proud to say you can call your friends?
Bob will actually babysat my oldest son when I went to the toilet in Cavern Walks one day. And
Too much
Alan Williams
information.
came to the christenings of both of them.
That's
So-
incredible, Alan Williams.
Yeah,
Alan Williams is a
we're
good
good
friend.
friends with Frida Kelly as well.
Yeah.
She's
Good
a
old
friend of ours.
Frida.
Good old Frida, yeah, lovely woman.
Yeah.
I know lots of the old Merseybeat guys. I've backed plenty of them as well.
Pat
They're all
Delaney,
friends with the Beatles as well.
Pat
You know.
Daniels,
You know
who
them.
was a cloakroom girl in the Cavern.
Oh,
Pat, she's passed over now, but she was one of the original Cavern girls. Who else is there?
There's plenty of people we know on the scene. You know, just
Sure.
Trying to remember them all. but
it's all relative, I suppose.
Yeah, but no, it's great knowing the people who were sort of, you know, friends with the Beatles, and you can ask questions about what was John like, what was Paul like,
Yeah.
and they knew them before they were John and Paul.
Right.
So it's good to have that information firsthand. You know, a lot of memories are sometimes a little bit skewed. You can read in books, you can read that, and there's
Yeah.
always only a little bit of.
I don't even think Paul knows what he's talking about anymore.
Yeah, but you know, there's nothing like physics, you know, especially with the Cavern where it is and that, to tell you where you are, and you know, but that's good. It's
That's
good
awesome.
to know all these people while still in the generation that are still around, you know,
Yeah.
to learn.
And I know you guys participate in Beatles Week.
Yeah, every week. Well,
Well,
every
every year.
year we've done Beatle Week since 13 years. The band's been going now.
Wow.
And every year we've done it, you know.
Do you think that's the best time for like hardcore Beatle fans to come, or you know, should they experience it when it's on the quieter side?
Well, I mean, the good thing about Beatle Week is that you get people from all over the world, and so if you're coming from another country, you're meeting fellow
Yeah.
Beatlemaniacs in the place, you know.
You make a lot of friends, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, Julie's been since day one.
I've been to every single
That's
30 odd
amazing.
years, isn't it?
So jealous.
She was
It
there
will
at the
soon be
start.
my turn.
Come with us.
I plan on it. I plan on it. Next year is the Liverpool trip. Well, I'm hoping anyway. But guys, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your vacation to come and hang out with me.
Thanks for bringing us to the Lennon room, you know.
Shh. This undisclosed location.
It's something like the Lennon room.
Something like it. All right, my friends. Until next time, from all of us here, peace and love. See ya.
Bye.